Hello, World Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger. Happy Friday, May 7th. Time for a store review. Before we jump in, though, I want to point out we've got a 7-day event just started called Tactical Airdrop. Simply play battles, tier 5 through 10 for the week, and you get containers. Doesn't even say if you have to win or not, but it is random. However, very important paragraph right here. For the first victory in your Battle Pass tanks, you're guaranteed to get a container. There's common, rare, epic, and legendary. You get different things depending upon what type. So remember, guys, filter, tier 6, collector tanks. You get through all of these Battle Pass tanks that we've had here. Um, so quite a few there. So just make sure you get the first victory of the day in those, and guaranteed a container from that. Otherwise, it appears that those containers are random. I've opened 2 already, and I've gotten 20 emblems out of each. At that rate, looks like 50 games. Um, so I don't know. We'll see how that continues. You can also get camouflage using those emblems as well. So the rest of the store, IS6, I thought this was a really great deal for 5,500 gold. The IS6 is still a decent premium tank. It's not top of the line, but it's certainly not one of the worst tier 8 heavy tanks either. And you're getting all 9 equipment slots, 30 days premium time, 2 attachments, 500,000 credits. For that amount of gold, it's just a really good deal. The STG still has a 4 days left. Not seeing many of these battlefields. Don't think they're selling well. Difficult tank to play. Medium tank, good mobility, horrible gun depression, big damage gun, kind of like the Chimera. Just difficult to play because of the playstyle and the tank itself. Now, this I thought was a great deal, maybe up until the IS-2 1945 if you can get it for free. But to get 5 of these tanks for 10,500 gold, there's some really, really good fun tanks here. Um, and they all have premium camos. The Rudy, the IS-2 1945, Cromwell B, the Victory, and the ISU 122S. That's all 9 equipment slots unlocked for 10,500 gold. You've got a variation of different play styles, TDs, heavy, mediums. If you're new to collecting tanks, this is a pretty good deal. The downside is that they're tier 6s and tier 7s. Really where you want to be, I think, is tier 8 to maximize your credit grinding abilities. You can buy them together, the Rudy and the Cromwell B for 6,500, which is an okay deal. Or the Victory, which is probably my least favorite of the bunch, and the 122S. Booster pack with some more emblems for winning during this week of the event. The Lorraine 40T and T54 Mod 1. 3 days left on this. We've talked about this several times before, so I won't go into too much detail, but the Mod 1 is a great tank with the frontal armor respect. Pen lacking. Because of the armor, you don't have quite the mobility that you do on most medium tanks. But again, it's a fun, brawling medium tank because you're going to get so many bounces out of it. A tank that's not going to get many bounces is the Lorraine 40T with its 4-shot autoloader, super long reload. But once you get those 4 shells loaded, you pop out some big damage and you move on. Moving on, we've got Take 9 into Battle, and these are your tournament coins. And remember, guys, I've been getting tournament coins for playing in raiding battles. I know, yeah, some of you guys questioned it, but, it's been happening all week long, so I doubt it's just me. It's interesting, this Collect 'em All containers has been here for quite some time. 5% chance. Some really good tanks in the list, but it's a big list of tanks, and you have no choice as to which one you're going to get, if at all, getting one, because it's only a 5% drop chance. Now we move on to the big boy, the Object 260. If you saw my earlier video today, turns out you get a cheaper deal if you buy this on the EU server than on the NA server. Not sure why. Um, Again, in crates, 5% drop chance. I don't know much about the tank itself, as it is new to the game. This is the first time it's been for sale. Another group of Soviet tanks here from tier 8, 9, and 10. Some really nice, interesting tanks in the list. Unfortunately, I've got all of them but one, the T-2020, so I won't be participating in this, but 10% drop chance is the highest that we see in these containers, and you're guaranteed to get gold, so, not a bad drop chance. Again, you don't have a choice as to what tank you might get, if at all, getting a tank. So straight up gambling, guys. Try to stay away if you can. Nimble platoon. Let's see how much gold you're going to get for these. Again, this is something that's very, very common in the game. 700 gold and 750 gold divided by $3. You're at 483 gold per dollar. So not a bad deal if you just want to play these tanks for a little bit and then sell them for their gold conversions. I talked about these last week. Not a huge fan of these kits here, and here is the Object 260 container that's $90 on the EU server for some reason. I thought about talking about this Soviet invasion just because I looked at the probability here. If you buy 9 crates with a 10% drop chance, there's a 61% chance that you will get one tank, 22% chance you'll get 2, and a 5% chance that you will get 3. So take that as you will. Again, it's just pure gambling, guys, pure gambling. Look at that. You can even buy emblems here for $1. I guess if you're short on getting the IS-2 1945 and you want to make sure you get the tank, you can put in $1 or something and make sure you get there. Still have the gold deals available. We talked about this last week. These are better deals than normal for a lower amount of dollar. Remember, whenever you buy gold in the store, the more you spend, the more you're going to get. $3.75 per dollar. $3.50 per dollar at $50. So, whenever you see these numbers over 500, 425, you're getting a decent deal. So that is going to round out the store for this week. New tank, more containers, status quo. So with that, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.